this is Olympia and welcome to another video. My voice is all dead. And Gary Goldtooth got an update today, so I'm gonna go check that out. Yeah, so apparently we're gonna get to know him a bit, and he's got an update. Also, my sound's very loud. I'm riding Lacey today. I've been training her. I've been getting through training pretty quick, actually, considering. So she's level 11 now, so she's doing pretty well. One of my friends suggested that I try streaming on Twitch, like when I train. So if that's something that you would be interested in, then I may do training times on Twitch and you can ask me questions live, and then I can just edit them into a video for YouTube, the best ones. So if that's something that sounds interesting, I don't mind doing that, because that sounds fun and training can be really boring, even when you're talking to yourself. I also really like they called the Fall Athena, because I have a bit of a obsession with Percy Jackson books, and Athena's one of my favourite goddesses, so there you go. You're here, everyone, the bearded one. Wait, you're not the bearded one, are you? Oops, it's just that we don't meet many humans around here, so it's hard to tell you apart. I'm Athena, you must be Little Angel and Olympia. I've heard about you both. Is it true that you both came from the Grey World? Whoa, you had to have. There are no humans in Wildwoods except for the bearded one. He's not around a lot, but he does come here. All the herds gather to hear his stories about the outside. He also helps the horses that want to leave Wildwoods to find a human friend to ride with into the Grey World. And he brings gifts from the outside. I've got a whole collection of human treasures. I don't know what to do with them, but they're so pretty. Oh, a token. His stories are the best things ever. He travels the whole island looking for magical horses. One time he climbed into a volcano to find an Umbra. Wait, he's finally here. Oh, that is so cute. It running. How could you tell from that far away? Oh my god, he's grandpa. Huh, would you look at that? A human and an outside horse. Not seen many of your type around in these parts. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Ah, but where are my manners? I'm Gary Goldtooth. It's nice to meet you. It's been a while since I was in the Wildwoods, but I'm sure I'm glad to be back. I was off in Eastern Jorvik. Oh, by the way, his animations are adorable. I was off in Eastern Jorvik checking up on some wild horses. Seems like I missed quite a bit if you're here. Say, you seem familiar. Have we met before? Yes, you found me a magical horse to bond with. Well, isn't that a delight? And how is your horse doing? Well, I hope. I meet so many horses these days, it's hard to keep track. But as long as the human is the right one to take care of them, I know they're in a good place. Gary, I have something super important to tell you. I'm ready. Athena, how are you doing, bud? I've got another human treasure for your collection. Wow, what's this? It's silver with 4 prongs. It must be a hairbrush. That's an Ariel, Little Mermaid reference. Sure, if you want it to be. Now, what do you want to tell me? I've studied all the human treasures, listened to all your stories, so I know the time is right. I'm ready to bond with my own furless squirrel. I want to go to the Grey World, Gary. The Grey World? Seriously, a pile of junk and an old man's tall tales is nothing compared to the reality of the outside. Ash, you're a big meanie. Go pick on someone in your own size. This sounds like a bit like the Little Mermaid. Hey, there is no time for bickering. Ash has a point though. The outside world can be a treacherous place. Maybe if we took a leaf out of the warrior's book and put you up to a little challenge, that'd be fairer. A true warrior can take on any challenge and succeed. That's the spirit. Maybe you could compete against Olympia and Little Angel, so you get a taste of what it's like to race up against a real outsider. Yes, prepare to be crushed, Olympia. Bit concerned about... She's really cute though. Like, oh, look at that. How about a pot smashing competition? I don't think Lacey's ready for a pot smashing competition. Athena might only be a filly, but in the warrior's herd, everyone's treated equally. If she has what it takes, Athena will beat you and enter the Grey World. It sounds like she's gonna die. Is that just... Like, the way they said it makes it sound like she's just gonna die. I'm gonna go the quick way. No way am I going this... I guess I'm going the long road then. I could have like, yeah, we're going to put a foal up against a fully grown adult. You know? That seems like a fair fight. I like the contrast with Lacey compared to the other two. Dainty little Lacey. Here you will compete in a ceremonial pot smashing. Little Angel versus Athena. The outsider versus our own fiery filly. Ready? Smash! make all these pots? Like, surely you must run out of pots eventually. Like, if you just keep smashing them. You beat me this time, little angel, but I will not give up. I will keep training as a warrior and follow my dreams until the day I beat you. Oh, Willow! Oh, I like the little bangle she has on her legs. That's quite cute. Didn't notice that before. Bearded one, fate has brought you back at just the right time. Something awful is happening and we need your help. I saw it in the stars, Bearded one. One of the foresters that went with you to the outside has lost his rider. That's no good. A Jorvik wild horse all alone in the grey wild? Who are they, Willow? Can you tell me their name? Cedar. His name is Cedar. He's the member of the Forester Herd. He is in great fear, Gary. I can sense it. Cedar of the Forester Herd. I remember him. Sweet horse, gentle temperament. I'll do my best to find him and bring him back to safety. It's my duty to make sure no Jorvik wild horse comes to harm in the grey wild. I remember finding Cedar's soulmate in Firgrove, just across the mountains. A nice young Yankee lad. Let's see if we can find him more out there. There's no time to dawdle. I'm going to need some help getting around, and it'll be fast on horseback. Any Jorvik wild willing to help me out and give me a ride? The bravest horse of Wildwood should do. Any volunteers? Ash? What? I think you misspoke, Willow. Ash, you're perfect for the challenge. You always say you're the roughest, toughest horse of the Wildwoods. Now it's time for you to solidify that. Ugh, I guess I was asking for something like this to happen. Fine. Little angel, Olympia, it would be great for you to join us. You must be mighty resilient to trek all the way out here, and that combined with your knowledge of the outside world gives you the advantage. Okay, where are we going? Are they following us? Oh! Yes. I love this. You know, I often wonder if the wild would stay so overgrown to keep us humans out. Would you like it better that way, Ash? The grey wilders surely isn't all that bad. Usually I would say yes, for no grey wilder should meddle with the wildwoods, but you, Gary, are the exception, and you've done more for the herds than I ever know. As for you, Olympia, I've still got to figure you out. Wow, that's just rude. We're here. Are you ready to cross the perilous Greywild Gap? We have to tread carefully. The path to Firgrove has been left unkept and wild. That means no racing through, Ash. Ha, lies, it's not. It's actually pretty good. Never mind. What did I just say? Okay, but I'm obsessed with, like, Ash with Gary because, like, look how cute she is. Hey, I recognize you. You're the guy that helped me meet my beloved Cedar. Oh, Cedar. I bought Cedar for summer camp, but now I have to go back to the States. I'm mighty sad, but at least I sold him to someone I could trust. Well, kid, we're looking to check up on your pal Cedar and his new owner. Can you tell us a bit about the guy who sold the horse to? He had a black cowboy hat and a belt with a shiny buckle. He looked like a tried and true cowboy. That's how I knew I could trust him. Last I heard, the guy was staying around Starting Ranch. I've got a relative there called Josh. The cowboy said he has some history with Josh, so they must be friends. That should be good enough to go by. Thank you for your help, Huck. We'll make sure Cedar is doing alright. You know, I've never felt a connection to a horse more than Cedar. Must be that funny old Irene's presence everyone's talking about. I hope he's doing okay. I couldn't bring myself to tell him that his horse was in danger. Poor kid has to leave the island and say goodbye to his companion. Let's hope we can get Cedar back to safety. Looks like we're heading to Starshine Ranch, little angel. You know the way. Do we have to run there or can we take the trailer, please? I actually want to get some more shots of Gary on Ash because it's really cute. Is this why I keep getting told, oh, whenever we came into Starshine Ranch for a little bit, it would give me like the dialogue, and I think I'm going to see that dialogue here. A horse doesn't need a human. All I need is an open field, the beat of a drum, and the wind whistling through my mane as I gallop around the wildwoods. Yeah, that's it. That's a fair point, though not all lone Jorvik wilds fare as well as yourself. Sometimes a human and horse can bond and bring out the best in each other. I know I've seen it countless times. Just look at Olympia and Little Angel. But hey, what did I say, Ash? No talking around the grey wilders. That's what we keep hearing about. Oh, great. This guy. That horse, it's Cedar. Willow was right, he's terrified. I know it was a matter of time before someone came snooping around. Back off, the Jorvik wild horse is mine. I've always wanted a Jorvik wild, but old Gary here thinks I'm not the right person to sell a horse to. What a snake oil salesman. My dear dad has wanted to study these so-called magical properties of those horses for some time. I'm thinking that Cedar here will be something for Dad to really sink his teeth into. Our basement will make a great home for a Jorvik wild horse. I won't let you get away with this. No Jorvik wild comes in harm's way on my watch. Are you so sure about that, partner? I think I'm going to say partner. I can hear your bones creaking from over here. Isn't it high time you set out your retirement plan, old man? I think Gary's immortal, to be honest. Stop nosing in other people's beeswax and scram. Oh, I like his little ponytail. That's cute. Jorvik wild horses aren't meant to be kept in a box or a basement their whole lives. They're supposed to be able to roam freely. We should speak to the owner of this ranch, Carl Peterson. He might know what to do. If it ain't Gary Goldtooth and Olympia, how do you do, and a fine day to you. That was a rhyme. Oh, where did Gary just... Oh, he's over there. What are the long faces for? Everything alright? Hey Carl, how's Lemmy doing? We're having some trouble with a gentleman on your property. He bought a horse off a kid called Huckback in Fairgrove, but he's not treating the poor thing right. Is there anything you can do to help us out? Let me guess, Scott Buttergood, huh? It's not the first time he's rattled someone's cage, but I'm afraid my hands are tied. If Huck made the man a deal, then Buttergood owns the horse. That's the grey world for you, full of mumbo-jumbo rules and technicalities. As the owner of the ranch, I've got to stay impartial to any disputes that happen on the grounds. Could get real messy otherwise, but there might just be someone who can help you out. My right-hand man, Josh. He's had run-ins with Buttergood before. He just might know what to do. Howdy, partner. You both seem down in your luck. Did a jackalope bite you through your boot or something? I'm only pulling your leg. Huck once shot me a message filling me in what's happened. Huck and I are actually second cousins once removed. I may be all alone on Jorvik, but back in Wyoming and Canada, I've got relatives for days. Our family reunions can fill an entire horse pasture. Anyway, that's beside the point. That wily dog Scott Buttergood's got a hold of a Jorvik wild horse, huh? What a crying shame, but I think I have just a trick up my sleeve. Sounds like you need to break a wild horse free. If I distract Buttergood, Gary waits in the place to escape with the horses. Olympia can let Cedar loose. That sucker will never see it coming. Oh, Huck, if only you paid attention to what I said. I warned him about the Buttergood's ways. But listening to me isn't my cousin's strong suit. He saw the cowboy hat and boots and thought Scott was a fellow rancher. So, how does that sound? Everyone okay with the plan? Ready? What if he discovers this? Wow, you better hope your horse can run fast. Pearl Hart here can run a quarter-mile quicker than any horse on this side of the island. If we get Cedar out of the clutches of this Buttergood, that's all that matters to me. Yeah, nay. Pat, it almost sounded like your horse was trying to speak there, Gary. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Cedar won't be in much trouble much longer. Hey, bloodsucker. Yo, you, boy, what are you doing? Gonna do, drop another glitter bomb on me? Not quite, I've got a bone to pick with you, Buttergood. Your cowboy boots, I don't think they're genuine. Your Cantara leather. What in tarnation? How dare you? Oh yes, getting in front of him probably is not a good idea. Cedar looks scared but relieved to see you. Cedar looks at you trembling but understands what you want to say. Am I leading this horse, am I? Yeah, I'm leading this horse. Let's go. Cedar is adorable. I'm going to get some pictures with Cedar. Sorry, Cedar. We're just kind of like... I am postponing your chances of survival to get a picture. There's Ash. And that's why my cowboy boots are gosh darn fine. It's this side of the island, you snivelling tenderfoot. If you say so, Buttergood, my work here is done anyways. I'm not going to say that. Now I can finally get back to my horse. Be getting back to my horse. My pup. Who in tarnation stole my horse? Ride like the wind, Gary and Olympia. Yeehaw! Sounds like Scott caught on. We better get out of here fast. Little Angel Cedar, Ash, I hope you're ready to gallop your hooves out. We have to get back to Wildwoods before Buttergood catches us. Oh, got both of them. Let's go. Come on, you two. Don't know what that was. Ah, rock slides help us. And we're back up to Wildwoods. We got away. Cedar is well and truly out of the clutches of Scott Buttergood. That Josh was a good kid helping us out like that. Couldn't have done it without him. You too, Olympia. We make a great team. Thank you. We're finally back in the safety of the Wildwoods. The sentinel tree will see that the horses come to no harm here. It's okay, Cedar. You're safe now. Let's get you back to your herd. Oh, we're going. Cedar, what a delight to have you back in Wildwoods, my friend. I'm sorry that your time in the Grey World didn't work out. Oh, Juniper, am I glad to be back. Things were great on the outside till Huck got the news that he had to leave Jorvik. Then I fell into the hands of a bad man and everything went wrong. I'm going to stay here in the safety of Wildwoods until Huck can come back to Jorvik again. That's an excellent idea. Any Jorvik wild that heads out into the Grey World is always welcome back to Telltop Village. Now, why don't we celebrate your return with a relaxing trip to Polish Tooth, my treat? Welcome back, warrior. Did you have a totally epic time in the Grey World? Humans are strange creatures. They gather in these tiny crowded settlements and bicker about themselves all the time. I can't imagine living like that. Wow, that sounds incredible. I can't wait to be part of that world. The outside world is beautiful. Brutal place, Squirt. There's no herd to have your back. It's every horse for themselves. Gary's the only grey wilder with a twig of sense. I guess Olympia helped too. Thanks, I think. You truly are a friend of the horses, Olympia. What a day it has been. Thank you for coming to rescue Cedar, little angel. And Olympia, how will I ever repay you? I suppose you have a lot of questions for me. The least I can do is answer them. Not many folk that I know live way out here in Wildwoods. I keep to myself just how I like it. The herds and animals of the forest are good enough company for me. What would you like to know? Why are you in Wildwoods? Now that is a good question. Simply put, the Wildwoods called for me. Since I was a young lad, I've always felt a connection to nature, the forest, the horses. Alien's gift or wild whispering, whatever you call it, I felt drawn to the wildest, most untamed parts of Jorvik. No more questions. The Wildwoods may be my home, but there's one place I won't go near. The sentinel tree. I get the strangest taste in my mouth around there, sickly, like cotton candy. Despite this, something tells me the Wildwoods wouldn't be the way it is without whatever influence has taken over that tree. There's a balance of some sort. I still remember my first venture into Wildwoods. I was a part of a search party trying to find a woman who'd disappeared for some years. We never did find her, but I found peace in that long ago when I settled down here. Searching for that lost explorer may have brought me to Wildwoods, but the magic of the forest and the wonder of the Jorvik wild herds is what made me stay. Thanks for hearing an old man out. Here, take this. You'll find more use in it than I ever have. Or will. Take care, Olympia, little angel. Okay, let's put these boots on. They actually suit my outfit, so I may keep them on. But let's have a look at them. They look pretty cool. They suit my outfit, kind of. You don't have to... Lacey just looks so unimpressed, but then that's, to be fair, Lacey's just Lacey. She always looks unimpressed, so yeah. I guess that's the end of today's video. It's probably going to be very long, and it's probably going to take ages to edit and get out, so it'll probably be very late by the time you're seeing this. But sorry about that. It's because I'm back at school now, and longer ones take longer to edit, so... Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and follow my Instagram, Olympia.Peacechild, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Also, that was pretty funny, so I'm leaving that one in. Bye!